How to save a marriage. 32 experts share their best advice. For more details, click on the link below the video. I know what you're thinking. Why, as a divorce mediator, are you writing about how to save a marriage relationship? Isn't it your job to help couples end their marriage with a no-fault divorce? Honestly, I was thinking the same thing. Yes, my job is to help couples divorce peacefully, and it isn't my role to help a husband and wife find a way to save the marriage. But divorce mediation is only appropriate when both spouses are on the same page. If one of you wants to end your marriage but the other wants to know how to save a marriage on the brink of divorce, there's not much I can do. Why am I writing about how to save your marriage? I got to thinking about the people who call our offices and then disappear. Or book an initial meeting with us and never become clients. Where did they go? If they wanted to save the marriage and didn't want a divorce, why did they call us or meet with us in the first place? I think it's pretty clear from our website what we do, isn't it? And then it hit me. They didn't think there was any other problem-solving strategy or anything they could do to save their failing marriage and avoid divorce. Calling and meeting with us became their option of last resort. That they were really struggling with that decision and were still in love with their husband or wife. So I wanted to do something to help, however small. And that's how the idea of an expert roundup on how to save a marriage came to be. How to save your marriage, the experts weigh in. Since my professional training and expertise is in helping couples peacefully and respectfully separate, not in keeping them together, I needed some input from those who know best how to save a marriage on the brink of divorce. So I assembled a list of expert North American marriage counselors, couples therapists, social workers and other related mental health professionals, to whom I am extremely grateful for their generosity of both time and spirit, and posed the following question: if you could offer couples only one piece of advice, tip or guidance on how to save a marriage from divorce, what would it be? I asked them to try and keep their replies concise, so each reply could be easily digested and hopefully acted upon by you and your spouse. What follows is a list of the best and most heartfelt pieces of advice I've ever read on how to right the ship in difficult times. I hope you find it helpful. Love and trust are vital components to the foundation of a solid marriage that endures. But love and trust alone are not enough. When times get tough, and life being what it is, having skills to listen effectively to yourself and your spouse, manage intense negative emotions well, and communicate in non-blaming or defensive ways, are the tools to navigate life's tougher challenges. A good therapist can help you assess, and build on, your current strengths and teach, or fine-tune, skills you might need for saving your marriage and making your relationship what you want it to be. Can you tell me how to save my marriage? My answer is this: according to Dr. John Gottman, roughly 70% of problems in relationships are, by nature, perpetual and unresolvable, e.g., she wants kids but he is infertile. Solve the 30% of marital problems that can be fixed. For the rest, get help learning how to identify your non-negotiables, e.g., children are a must, as well as your areas of flexibility, e.g., we could adopt. If roughly 20 sessions of emotionally focused therapy can't help a couple resolve their hurts and get past their differences, then utilize counseling services in order to make the transition from married to divorced as smooth and as healthy as possible. Get advice from a qualified couples therapist who can help you address relationship injuries and help you begin the process of repairing your bond. Be willing to do the work you need to do on yourself and with your partner to connect on a deeper, more vulnerable and more authentic level than ever before. Create the relationship that you desire with the person you love most in the world. How do I save my marriage from divorce? If I'm only able to give one piece of advice, it would be to start treating your marriage like a living, breathing entity that you are responsible for keeping alive. That may sound weird, but we often fail to think about what we can do for our marriage. We get stuck focusing on the things that our partner didn't do for us. We then use that as a justification for us not do good things for our partner. This creates a cycle of hurt and resentment. If you instead focus on feeding your marriage, regardless of what your partner did or didn't do, it will grow and thrive. Slow down. That would be my advice to a couple who is on the brink of divorce or separation. So many couples rush towards a breakup or divorce rather than taking the time to work through their issues and see what might be possible to save the marriage. To borrow from a sports metaphor, couples feel better when they leave it all on the field before they split. In other words, they are better prepared for life after divorce if they first try everything possible to make the marriage work. Yet most couples will not even do half of what is possible to save their marriage. People will often think that they have tried everything, but usually they are not even close to the many ways to save a marriage from divorce. It is often from a lack of imagination, or from feeling discouraged, that couples fall short of finding new possibilities for a life together. Yet I try to offer hope that there are many ways to save the relationship which they might not have even considered. Couples counseling offers an opportunity to find these new possibilities and create hope for renewal in a marriage. For more details, click on the link below the video. So there you have it. Expert advice on how to save a marriage. If you found even one piece of advice shared by our experts helpful, I'm really glad. And I hope what you've gathered from this article is that saving your marriage from divorce takes a lot of work, requires time and commitment from both spouses, and it won't happen overnight. Please subscribe to the channel to receive the latest videos.